Good morning, St. Paul's. Today is Wednesday, September 3rd, and you're watching Wolf TV, bringing you the latest news, sports, entertainment, and everything in between. It has once again come to our attention that some people don't believe that this show is broadcasted live. Well, it is. We're live right now, and we've got a great show for you today. So here's some of the announcements. Today is Mission Collection Day. Access the link sent to you to donate, and please be generous. Students in 9th through 12th grade who are not currently playing football and are interested in trying out for boys' 9th, JV, and varsity basketball teams, please sign up with Coach Fontenot this Thursday in the gym at lunch. Tryouts will be Tuesday, September 9th and Wednesday, September 10th from 3:15 to 4:30 p.m. Attention 8th graders. On your etiquette lunch day, please report directly to the Briggs Center at the beginning of lunch. Now let's look at today's news. President Trump announced yesterday that the new Space Force headquarters will be relocated from Colorado to Alabama. Donald Trump notably created the Space Force branch of the military back in 2019. The U.S. Space Force organizes, trains, and equips military personnel to protect U.S. and allied interests in space by providing essential space capabilities to the joint military forces. This is part of a larger effort the Trump presidency has instituted recently to build a golden dome of anti-missile defense similar to the Iron Dome found in Israel. The Iron Dome is Israel's short-range mobile air defense system designed to intercept and destroy rockets, artillery, and mortars. Israel has used the Iron Dome extensively in its continued conflict with Palestine. Trump has expressed great admiration for Israel and their dome and wishes to use the Space Force to build America's own version. The decision ends a bitter years-long turf war between Alabama and Colorado leaders over the best home for the unit. Each side argued the other benefited from politically motivated decisions by either Trump or Biden to reward states that voted for them.
Earlier today, 3 world leaders meet. Chinese leader Xi Jinping, Russia's Vladimir Putin, and North Korea's Kim Jong-un stood together publicly for the first time at a military parade in Tiananmen Square to commemorate the end of World War II. The parade showcased hundreds of advanced weapons and featured more than 10,000 troops, revealing China's growing military power under Xi's push to modernize the world's largest standing army. President Trump was critical of the parade and accused China, Russia, and North Korea of conspiring against the U.S. The coalition of 3 Eastern leaders have been working together in some capacity in Russia's war against Ukraine, which began in 2022. China has sent military supplies like guns and ammunition, while North Korea has sent soldiers to fight in the active combat. This is a developing story, and we'll update you with more as time goes on.
Now here comes Wolf TV Trivia. Now let's look at today's sports news. Last Friday, the St. Paul's Wolves took on the Rummel Raiders in the annual Jamboree game. Let's take a look at some pictures from that day.
The NFL preseason is about to kick off, and you know what that means. Fantasy football is almost underway. Today, I will be going over some of the biggest picks for quarterback, running back, and tight end. For quarterbacks, our top picks are Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Jayden Daniels. Josh Allen has the perfect combination of arm strength, accuracy, and running ability. Lamar Jackson provides a dual threat capability, leading the league in fantasy point average among quarterbacks in some analysis. Jayden Daniels is expected to bring a similar high upside, rushing heavy style to his new team, making him a popular fantasy target. For running backs, our top picks are Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Saquon Barkley. Bijan had 1,456 all-purpose yards last season and is expected to be a workhorse in the Falcons' offense. Jahmyr Gibbs has an excellent combination of speed, agility, and power, and with the Lions' new offensive coordinator, John Morton, Jahmyr should be able to elevate his game. For tight ends, our top picks are Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, and George Kittle. Brock Bowers, a former first-round pick who demonstrated star potential in his rookie season, he's considering a top-tier tight end with high ceiling. Trey McBride had moments of elite play last season and is expected to be a primary target in the Cardinals' offense. George Kittle is expected to be a target hog, especially early in the season due to injuries to other 49ers wide receivers. Those are the hot picks for today. Tomorrow we'll take a look at receivers, defense, and kickers.
Now it's time for history today.
Now let's look at the world of entertainment. A new Maze Runner movie is in development as a soft reboot or continuation, not a direct sequel, with Wes Ball returning as a producer and Jack Palance attached to write the script. The film will explore new storylines within the established dystopian universe of the original trilogy, but will not be a remake or a continuation of Thomas's story. The project was confirmed to be in development as of May 2024, with release timelines still tentative and possibly targeting late 2025 or 2026. This installment of the series is most likely going to be called The Kill Order, as is the fourth book in the series. It is also supposed that the original cast of Dylan O'Brien and Kea Scodelario will return.
Folks, welcome back to Hansberger FM. This week's album is one that I've been constantly told to listen to by my friend Colton Gernon. It's called Heartbreak Designer by Phoneboy. If I had to describe this record in one word, I'd say nostalgic. It constantly mentions how past experiences change us and other happy moments from the past. And the indie pop/rock amplifies this feeling. My favorite song is I Look Alive. I first heard it as a single from Colton, and hearing it alone convinced me to listen to the whole album. Other standout tracks include OMG, Hung Up, and Something on My Mind. I give Heartbreak Designer by Phoneboy a 6.5 out of 10. And now, a special word from Christopher Bonanno about the local theater scene. Take a look.
Hello, my name is Christopher Bonanno, and I want to tell you about my favorite plays. First one is the Christmas Spectacular, because singing and dancing and the nativity scenes, they have the best songs. And then Little Shop of Horrors is my other favorite play, because the Seymour gets eaten by the plant. And my favorite character is Mr. Mushnick. And my last but not least is the School of Rock, because singing and dancing, the girls sing Amazing Grace, and our man plays guitar, and he plays good music. We want to come and see those plays.
Hey Ben, why was the belt arrested?
I don't know, why was it?
For holding up a pair of pants. That's our show for today, Wolves. Thank you for watching Wolf TV. And until next time, let's make it a great day.